Hey, feminine. Let's go ahead, jump right into this reading, my love. Let us see what the messages are that Spirit has here for you on today. Please do keep in mind, y'all, these are general messages. Only take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Thank you, thank you. Let us see, let us see. What are the messages, Spirit, for feminine? What do they need to know? All right. We have distance. Messages for feminine. We have narcissists. All right. Messages for feminine. We have gold digger. Ooh. Well, I guess the narcissist and the gold digger go together real bad. You know, I'm just getting karma here. You know. Let's see. Messages for feminine. Love spell. Moving. Yep. Okay. Underlying energy here is vacay or vacation. Okay. So first and foremost, some of you have been dealing with a very self-absorbed individual, someone that's just so full of themselves, like way too full of themselves. You guys know I am big on being confident, knowing who you are, being self-aware. You know, some people call it popping your ish. When you know who you are, you've accomplished a lot, you work hard to get where you are in life. There's nothing wrong with acknowledging your accomplishments. It is something wrong with being arrogant, being boastful, thinking you're better than everybody else because of your accomplishments. No, you're better than who you used to be. You're not average. You're above average, but you're not better than everybody in the world. You get what I'm saying? So this person may not understand the difference. You know, it's nothing wrong with knowing who you are, knowing that you're better than you used to be, knowing that things are never, ever, ever going to be like, you know, the same again because you've elevated. But as far as, you know, thinking you're better than everybody else or you don't owe anybody anything as far as respect goes, that's a problem. Okay, so yeah, you and this person have emotional or possibly even physical distance between the two of you right now because of them and how they were moving. I feel like this person, whoever they're with, I do feel third party energy here because I don't think this is you. I feel like this person is just with someone who wants them for all the wrong reasons, you know. But again, we talked about this before. Like attracts like. Whatever type of energy you're on. Now, granted, opposites attract as well. You just have to know, again, discernment and wisdom tell you when certain things apply. Not everything applies all the time, right? Just like there's a season, there's a time, there's a place for everything. So right now, this person, you know, I feel like they attracted something back to them, but it's the energy they were putting out there. You know, if you're being a certain type of way, that's the universe is going to mirror back to you. Okay. So it says they want you or they want your money being used. Okay. I'm about to say they want you for your money. It says they want your money being used. So that's pretty much what that is. Then we have love spell. All right. So you've been bewitched. This person may feel like you put a spell on them. I'm also getting something here though for real about somebody having tried to put a spell back on you or pay for someone to do that, because we've been picking up on that a lot. We're moving in distance. I feel like you distance yourself from this person. They could have moved in with their karmic partner here. Okay. What is this? It's from the incense. Okay. Hold on, guys. It'll bother me until I get it. Okay, it's from the incense. Anyway, so yeah, this is them moving in with their karmic, having that domestic type situation. Okay, speaking of incense, what in the world? Stuff you know, anyways, y'all, clearly I'm in the lab. Don't mind me. But yes, so change of residence. Moving in with your partner. They moved in. They're together. Person is trying to put a spell on you, get you to come back. Or maybe they feel like you put a spell on them because they can't stop thinking about you. Even though they have this situation over here that they should be so proud of, they're still thinking about you. So like, what happened? What did this person do to me? You ain't do nothing to them. We have vacation. You will be traveling soon. Maybe they want to come towards you. And that's what they feel. They want to come towards you. They want to be with you. They want to date you. They want to take you out. They want to put energy and effort into you that they typically don't put into others, or that they don't ever think to go that far about. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you're around me and I'm doing it, obviously I'm doing it. If I'm in a relationship with somebody, people who are in a relationship, you know, they do relationship things. Like what? Spend time together, watch shows, be around each other's people's name, go hang out different places, go eat different places, travel different places. That doesn't mean that, you know what I mean, there's more to it. That's just what people in a relationship do. You know, so if you're with a narcissist, they're going to play the part of being in a relationship. It doesn't mean that they actually give a darn about certain things. You understand what I'm saying to you? So it's like this person didn't have the emotional capacity to handle divine feminine. And I feel like that's why they attracted someone on this type of wave. You know what I mean? Somebody that's not really looking for you to be into them emotionally, because they don't give a darn about that part anyway. I'm just here for what comes with being with you. You know, so it's like they on the same type of time. So what's underneath vacation? Intuition. Yeah, the red flags you ignore now will come back to bite you later. That's why you're not ignoring them. You pay attention to the red flags. You said this is not it. It doesn't feel right. It's because it's not right. You know, I'm not going to try to force something. Okay. Yeah, we got the Queen of Swords and the Five of Wands. You got in a very serious energy here, it seems. very serious with this person. All right. And then I see the Magician in reverse. High Priestess. Yeah, you definitely are very intuitive. You're aware of what is going on. All right. Like either they did a love spell, love ritual, or they're trying to get somebody to do a love spell, love ritual. Okay. Yeah. Two of Cups to bring the two of you back together. They may also feel like, again, did you put something on me? Because why do I feel like this? Okay. That's been coming up a lot. It's not going to be a super long reading. Just real quick. Spirit pulled me on here. Let's see what the messages are. Thank you, Spirit. Messages for feminine. Okay. We have the Temperance energy in reverse and the King of Coins in reverse. Yeah, no. There's distance between you and this person because it's no balance. It's no harmony. This person makes you do a lot or show up more in the connection than they do. And you're over that. All right. Let us see here. We have the Three of Pentacles. Three of Pentacles about, yeah, teamwork, collaborative effort. You see, they were not doing that. Nine of Swords. This is what they think about. I should have put in more energy. I should have put in more effort with that person. Four of Pentacles in reverse. Now you're letting them go. It's like you don't want to talk to them anymore. Yeah, the Ace of Swords in reverse. You would rather not talk to them. So they want to say sorry. They want to apologize because they haven't heard from you. Yeah, Eight of Wands is communication. They want to talk. Okay, Queen of Cups. They want you to open your heart to them again. Now, again, you're intuitive. You know what this person wants. You know what they're thinking. You know how they're feeling. But the Four of Cups in reverse, the reason you're not accepting their apology right now is because you realize it's a difference between someone being angry and someone being in a state of acceptance. If the gold digger is what you're into, you know, that type of energy that, you know, it's like, it's just for you. What is feminine supposed to say about that? This person may not even realize certain things because they're still full of themselves, remember? So all they think about is themselves, probably, in that situation. Don't even notice what the, you know, they got going on. They don't know. Eight of Pentacles is working on oneself. I feel like this is you, working on yourself. Justice in reverse, yeah. Something was not right here about the situation. They know that. They feel like they didn't do right by you and they want to work on it. Okay, the Three of Wands. And they're coming towards you in the very near future to try to do so. Reason being, you contribute to this person's happiness. I'm getting something like you make them smile. You make them laugh. They enjoy speaking with you because the conversations are light and they flow like that. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't mean they don't get deep. It's light. You know what I mean? Meaning they feel good. They feel lighthearted. All right. But the Queen of Cups, see, you're very loving, nurturing, patient, understanding, kind. You're an empath. Okay. Also intuitive, psychic. So this person is sending you messages because they know that you can pick up on it. Okay. It's certain things too that this person may not come out their mouth and say because they know you're intuitive. And for you, that's still a no-go. That's a red flag. I don't give a darn if you know I'm intuitive or not. See, that's the thing. You want to stay in your bubble. You want to stay in your comfort zone. You don't want to challenge yourself to grow. So the Lovers, this could be your divine counterpart here, but they're stuck in like narcissism. Okay, so we have the Ten of Cups in reverse. Yeah, so there's no harmony between you and them. And then as far as this love spell is concerned, they definitely had somebody do something. We got a Queen of Wands here in reverse. Could be a dark person. We have the Emperor in reverse because they're a controlling narcissistic masculine. They have not stepped into their empowered energy. So because they're operating from a low vibrational space, this is what the situation is like. So Page of Cups, I'm trying to apologize, but Nine of Wands, you have this guard up. You're not speaking to me. Sun card in reverse. I'm really not happy here. So see here, they're not happy with this person. But it's like the situation itself should be something that they're happy with. You know, you got a person, you got a home, whatever is going on there. You know what I mean? But nope, they're not happy with that. Okay, so again, narcissist, it's like you have everything that you could want. But because they don't feel like that's who they want, it doesn't feel like what they want. Does that make sense? So we have the Knight of Cups. They're coming in to try to make some sort of love offer to you. Okay, we have the High Priestess and we have the Queen of Coins. All right, you a bad mama jamma. All right, High Priestess, Queen of Coins, Queen of Cups. You're very nurturing, very loving. They see the two of you as twin souls as well. They may have been doing some sort of research into this, guys. That's where they know what twin souls is. Or you have been talking to this person about this. You let them know, like, yeah, this is who you are to me. This is the only reason I've ever gone so hard for our connection, because you're my twin flame. That's it. You my divine masculine. And if you don't know, again, look into Sekhmet, look into Isis, look at what these ladies represent when it comes to divine feminine energy, especially Isis. Isis breaks down the, you know, all the goddesses within one. You know what I'm saying? And of course, there are so many goddesses to study that represent different embodiments of divine feminine energy, but I'm just saying in regards to what we've been talking about most recent, okay, and this in particular. So your person has like scattered pieces, and the feminine is here gathering their scattered pieces, but a person has to be willing to put themselves back together. Eight of Pentacles. Okay, they can't expect you to do it. You over here healing and putting yourself back together and doing what you have to do. You know what I'm saying? So then we have the Tower here in reverse. All right, yeah, it's like avoiding the inevitable. No, you can't avoid it. You have to do it. If you don't do it, then, well, you know, Six of Swords in reverse, there will be space and distance between you. Nothing will get better. You won't come into union. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, they may be afraid that, Well, shoot, if you think about it, they could be the gold digger too. Did you ever think about that? Like, your person could be with somebody solely because they take care of them. They give them everything that they will ever want. You know, it's not complicated. I don't have to struggle or do this or do that. You know, I'm with this person. They take care of me. My belly's big. You know, it could be like that because if you think about it, look right here. This person got a big belly and a big bag, you know? So it's like, yeah, I feel good about this person because they give me everything I want. But I don't want this person because I don't love them or something like that at the same time, you know? It sounds harsh, but it's like a harsh truth. And coming from a narcissist, you think they would really give a darn how it sound out loud? No. You get what I'm saying? They don't give a darn. So we have the Two of Cups here, and we have the Moon. This is what I'm trying to hide. It's what I'm attempting to hide. How much I love you and how much is bothering me that we're not in union, that we're not together. So again, somebody paid for spell work. It's come out multiple times. It's not going to keep coming out. If you go back, do me a favor. If you don't believe me, just watch. Go back and watch the last 10 readings or so and tell me what you see. It's a pattern there. Tell me what you see. Watch the last 10 readings or so. You can go back for the last 2 weeks. Tell me what you see. And tell me if you see a pattern or not. Okay. All right. So yeah, this person's definitely doing that because we have the Star card in reverse. They're with a karmic right now. The Star in reverse is our South Node energy. They're in their South Node energy. Six of Pentacles in reverse. There was no reciprocity. If you're anybody like me that cares about universal laws, okay, the laws of the universe, the law of one, how we're all connected, reciprocity, you know, whatever you put out there will come back to you. So be mindful of how you treat others. Do unto others as you want done unto yourself. That at the very least, if you don't do anything else, do unto others as you want done unto yourself. That's it. Okay, so yeah, no, Six of Pentacles in reverse, not giving nothing. Just take. Okay, well, you know, feminine, your heart's still open, you're still loving, you're still nurturing. Notice your energy showed up in the upright. You could have very well flipped in reverse. We're reading reversals today. You could have very well flipped in reverse. You did not, because your energy is grounded. You're still nurturing, you're still loving, your heart is still open. However, I see the red flags. I'm going to listen to my intuition and not get bit in the ass later. You understand? Yeah, Empress. I'm an Empress. I'm divine feminine. I know what's going on, but I'm not going to be treated just any kind of way because you're my masculine. No, I'm going to wait till you gather those broken pieces and get yourself together. Okay, because here's the thing. I'm loving you while you're doing it. I didn't stop loving you, but I just won't be played out. It's a difference. You know, like some girls, see the difference. Some girls will allow themselves to be played out. An Empress is not about to allow herself to be played out. Okay? Don't try to play me out. Don't try to play me out. The hell wrong with you? Alright. Oh, man. So we have the Eight of Swords and the Five of Wands. So now all they're thinking about is whatever the conflict is or was. The two of you had an argument, think about it. Whatever they said when y'all bump heads, think about it. If they put their foot in their mouth, think about it. If they allow outsiders in the connection by telling people too much of the business and then all of a sudden energy started changing, they're thinking about it. Like, where did this change originate? Oh, you know what I mean? I told my cousin, and ever since I told my cousin, me and feminine ain't been right. Well, you done leaked the energy. You done told cousin, and cousin got energy toward you or got energy toward that or whatever the case may be, you know? Cut and Pete, who knows? And we have the Nine of Cups in reverse. All right, the Nine of Cups in reverse person could be drinking a lot. We have the Fool in reverse. Child, they be doing some immature things when it comes to how they deal with their feelings and emotions, I see. That's why you're like, let me know when you're ready, okay? If ever. So we have the Four of Cups in reverse, the Star in reverse, the Six of Cups. Yeah, you like, let me know if you're ready, if ever. You just like, you back there playing with the cups and shit. I'm up here holding mine. Let me know when you're done playing. You know, let me know when you're ready. Okay? We have Judgment, exactly. Let me know when you hear the horn, you're ready to get up. Okay? The trumpet. Let me know when you hear it, you're ready to get up. Okay? So yeah, we have the Knight of Cups here. This is affection, romance, love, passion, proposal, engagement, and dates. So yes, they definitely want to take you on a date. They see you as their lover, divine feminine, but something's not working. They don't know why it's not working. It's not working because this karmic is still here. So what do they expect to happen? Yeah, the Seven of Pentacles, Five of Wands. Yeah, no, the decision has already been made because of their indecision. They're not getting it. It's like, why is it not working? It's not working because you already made your decision. All right, the Two of Cups. So the Queen of Wands here in reverse and the Four of Swords in reverse. Child, good night. Somebody's peace may be disturbed because they're trying to disturb your peace and it's not working. And this could be the person that, you know, things are falling apart with, that they're with. If the person is with them for what they do for them, you know, remember, flip it the first way again. 10 of Pentacles here and then 10 of Cups, and both in reverse. It's not going well. Yeah, the Emperor, because they try to, because it's, anyway. You see what I'm saying? Why would we tell the person something that they already know? You see, doing the bare minimum, and what's that in the back? Spirit was trying to show us? You bring comfort and joy to my spirit. That's nice, but you keep doing the bare minimum, so the two things don't work. You know, I could bring comfort and joy to your spirit from over here. I do that anyway. I'm a divine feminine. I bring joy and comfort everywhere I go. I'm a divine feminine. You know? Joy and comfort is automatic. What are you talking about? That's just a part of my design. That's a part of my makeup. I'm divine feminine. Everybody around me is going to feel like that. You get what I'm saying? The person in the grocery store, the person at the hair salon, you know, somebody I don't know but I walk past. Like, everybody's going to feel like that. You get what I'm saying? So what do we talk about? So yeah, we have acts of service and apologies grew stale. Yeah, that might be your love language, acts of service. And if a person is never doing nothing, child, good night. You like, you just an ish talker, a trouble starter. You like, apologies grew stale. Yawn. You're over it. It's boring. And not healthy boring. Boring like you're tired of the same old pattern boring. All right, it says freedom to choose. Exactly, you have the freedom to choose, but because this is your choice, this is what you get. So who did what about what? Nobody can do nothing about nothing until something is done. All right, we have getaway. Trust what you feel. All right, and that's the thing. You don't have to not deal with the person. This is your divine counterpart. If they get right, you want to deal with them. Why not? Who are we to judge? Okay. It says the things I want to do to you. Yeah, that's where that vacation energy is coming from. And you have free will choice. All right. Understand that you're not free of whatever the consequences may be of your choices or your actions or inactions, but you're free to choose always. All right. So January, you're not free from the consequences though. Okay. I just want to keep reiterating that. Okay. You have intimacy and something else. You bring comfort and joy to my spirit. I'm telling you, that's how they feel. You bring joy and comfort to this person's spirit. Intimacy. They want intimate moments with you. Doesn't always have to be physical intimacy, such as, you know, adult time. But it can be emotional intimacy. Because we've been picking that up a lot as well. I believe it was in the last reading. All right, we have money concerns. Yeah, see, if I leave this person, then what? Miracles happen every day. I can't make it up. What's back here? Long hair. All right, so you can have long hair. They can have long hair. Take it as it applies. The numbers 50, 7, 11, 44, or 21 are also significant. All right, but those are the messages that I have here for you at the time. I pray that this helps you. I know it will. If this was your reading or you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. And if you have not already, go ahead and subscribe. Peace and happy.